Hi students, welcome to my channel Education Universe. So today we are going to learn standard 6th English revision. So let's start the video, and we are going to learn about all the poem of second semester. So our first poem is It Can Be Done. So I will first read this poem. The man who miss all the fun is he who say it can be done. It cannot be done. In solemn pride he stand aloof and greet each venture with reproof. Had he the power, he, he had effaced the history of the human race. We did have no radio or motor car, no street lit by electric stars, no telegraph, no telephone. We did linger in the age of stone. The world would sleep if things were run by men who say it cannot be done. Anomoyous is the name of poet. Now we are going to learn its meanings of hard words. In solemn pride, the line we read as, in solemn pride he stand aloof. Means here it means looking very serious, grand and important. Then aloof, we have learned this word also in this line only, separately without getting involved in anything. Then venture, adventure, a dangerous or risky task. Then reproof, criticisms, negative comments. Then efface means wipe out or remove. Then let's go on our next page. Pointers. Answer the following question in one sentence each. Who missed all the fun? Then answer is in poem is, the man who missed all the fun is he who say it cannot be done. Then what is second? What does the title of poem say? The second question is this. The title of poem say there is a man who say it cannot be done. Then what does the man who miss all the fun do? The man who miss all the fun is saying that it cannot be done. He in solemn pride and stand aloof and greet with each venture with reproof. Then why does he miss all the fun? Because he was saying it cannot be done. Then what would he do if he had power to do it? If he had power to do it, he can make he had power. He did efface the history of human race. He can make radio or motor car or electric stars on the street or telephone. Otherwise, we cannot believe in age of stone. Then, question number 7. What example of man progress have been given in the poem? The radio, motor cars, street lights, telephone are the examples of human progress. What should human being do in order to make progress? Human being in order to progress, human being must do always work and say it can be done. Then question number 2. Form group of few articles of everyday uses. Discuss how they can be improved. Here this is an activity. In this activity we have to list a few articles of everyday use, like things that we use all day, like utensils, etc. And we must discuss how can be improved. Now question number 3. Form pair, discuss and prepare a list of things which can be which can be and will be done in future. 5 things. Put the modal verb in your answer. Here we have to see the page number 37. So I will add a clip of 37. So I had add this page. You must see it or take the screenshot and tell me the answer in the comment box. So let's go on next. Where is your complete the following sentence using your ideas. I can do it. They can make it. We can be a powerful group army. Then a project wheel. First point, think carefully for a minute, jog your memory and recall all the object on which you have seen wheel. Write them down. Now talk to your friends or elder, refer the book and read about all objects on which wheels are used. List them. How many did you miss out in first list? Why? The wheel which is properly invented. These are all facts. You must read this. Then you have to complete this project also. So let's go to another poem. This poem is over here. The donkey. I saw a donkey 1 day old. His head was too big for his neck to hold. His legs were shaky and long and loose. The rocketed and staggered are were not much use. He tried to gambol and frisk a bite, but he was not quite sure of the trick of it. His queer little coat was soft and grey, the curled at his neck in a lovely way. His face was wistful and left no doubt that he felt life needed some thinking about, so he blundered round in venturesome quest and then lay flat on the ground to rest. He looked so little and weak and slim, I pray the world might be good to him. It is also a poem by Anonymous. Then let's have meaning of hard words. Rocketed means move suddenly. Straggled means tottered, moved unsteadily. Gambol, leap, move playfully. Wistful, full of hope, longing for something. Venturesome, daring, adventurous. Quest, search, the act of looking for something. Then we go to pointers. Rewrite the poem in the form of prose passage. Then question number 2, list the pair of rhyming words from the poem. Like old, hold. Then old, hold. Lose, use. Gambol, sure. Bit, it. Then grey way. Doubt about. Quest, west. Slim, him. These are rhyming words from this poem. 3. What do the poet pray for? The poet prayed the world might to be good as him. 4. Have you seen a newborn young one of animal? So you have to write that you have seen newborn baby of any animal or not. Talk to your parents and family members and write down what could we do when you are a day old. You were 1 month old. You were 6 months old. You were 1 year old. Means here you have to talk to your parents or family members and ask them what could we do when you was 1 day old, 1 month old, 6 months old or 1 year old. 6. Form group and hold debates from the following topic. Make bulleted list of points in the favor pros and pros against cons. The given statement lets the whole class vote on the who win the debate. Man should use animal for his own need. Contact with man is help animal to survive. Then here you have to hold a debate group, one of your or other of your friend. Then you have to make bullet list on these 2 points. 1 point will be your, 1 point will be of your friend. You have to make debate competition and see who will be won by voting. Then 7. Find what the young one of the animals are called. There are some names: donkey, sheep, owl, horse, lamb, swan, lion, cow, eagle, tiger, pig, duck, elephant, whale, peacock. I will give only some examples. You have to write down answer in comment box. Like lions, cow, then cows, calf, then pig. Then this two example I have here. You have to write other answer in comment box. 8. Complete the following sentence with your own ideas. So I will not give you answer. You have to answer down in comment box. His head was too big to hold his neck. He was too shy to sing. I am going to just give example. He was too proud to be first in exam. Now all three you have to comment in down. Write a conversation between a donkey and a dog, a donkey and a horse, a donkey and a schoolboy. 10. If you saw someone abusing an animal, what would you do? Write about it in 5 lines. Means if someone is doing mischief with animals, you must write. What would you do? You have to write 5 lines about it. Then visit a library, find poems about animals, copy them and recite them to your poem. Then this is an activity where you have to visit a library, find a poem about animal and copy them. Now this poem is also over. Let's go to our next poem. So friend, this lesson is going to be a small lesson of one. Sleep my treasure. First I will read as always I do. Sleep, sleep, my treasure, the long day pleasure has tried the bird to the nest they creep. The garden still is alight with lilies, but all the daisies are fast asleep. Sleep, sleep, my darling, downs wake the starlings. The sparrow stirs when he sees daybreak, but all the meadows is wrapped in shadows, and you must sleep till the daisies wake. This poem is by E. Nesbit. Then let's go to pointer. Answer the following question. Who is the speaker of the poem? And E. Nesbit is the speaker of the poem. Mother is the speaker of the poem. To whom is the poem addressed? The poem addressed to a baby, to a child of his mother. What time is being described in the poem? The night time is described in the poem. Name the white and bright things mentioned in the poem. The white and bright things are there as lilies. Then, and you have to answer down what is there. The flowers are white and bright. Now question number 2. Guess the meaning of the following from the context. The garden still is alight with lilies. Garden is still alight with lilies because lilies are white and bright things. Lilies are the light and bright things mentioned in the poem. Then downs wakes are starling, and the meadows is wrapped in shadows. You have to comment down of this to answer. What is your favorite time of day? Describe in detail. Here, did you like to sit at home after coming from school, or you like the school time, or you like playing time? You have to describe it in detail here. There is one more activity. Visit a library, find and read stories and poem by Edith Nesbit. Edith Nesbit is full name of poem. So this lesson is over here. Let's go to our next lesson. So this is a simple lesson, Mr. Nobody. So I am going to read this poem again. I know a funny little man as quiet as a mouse who does the mischief that is done in everybody's house. There is no one ever see his face, and yet we all agree that every plate we break are cracked by Mr. Nobody. This he who always cheers out the book, who leaves the door ajar, and he pulls the button from our t-shirt and scatters pain afar. That squeaking door will always squeak. The pretty do not, you see, we leave the oiling to be done by Mr. Nobody. Nobody. The finger mark upon the door by none of us are made. We never leave the blind unclosed to let the curtain fade. The ink never spills. The boot that lying around you see are not our boots. They belong to Mr. Nobody. Author unknown is the poem name. Means this poem's author, the poem, the book provider also does not know who is the author of this poem. Then let's go to point up. Read the poem aloud. This I had done. Question number 2. Complete the following chart of the personal pronouns using words from brackets. Him, our, we, he, her, there, it's, me, your. First, here you have to complete this chart, and then which of the above pronouns do we use when we talk about yourself? When you talk about yourself, then suppose you are telling someone about the good bad things they have done, what pronouns you are likely to use? Suppose you are complaining about one or more person's things to your teacher's mother, what pronouns will you use? You have to comment down this. Now I will check all comments and give them remarks in next video. Then write all the instance of mischief done by Mr. Nobody. So here some mischief are given here, like the break plates, tears book, then leave the door ajar, pull the buttons of our shirt. Here are some options. Here are more of mischief done by Mr. Nobody. These are some mischief of Nobody. What character of Mr. Nobody do we learn about from this poem? Mr. Nobody is a funny little man, is quiet as a mouse, who is in everybody's house and nobody has seen him. He do all mischief in every house. Then imagine that there is somebody who has correct all wrong things that are done by Mr. Nobody. Write down following table what Mr. Somebody will have to do. Mint the plates, throw it away carefully. The book is thrown. Keeping book neatly on the book door. Now the door is ajar. The closed door neatly. The buttons are pulled from the t-shirt. Just shaving the buttons. The pins are scattered. Keeping them nicely. Then door is still creaking. He will try to stop the creaking door. There are finger marks upon the door. He will do it clean. Then the ink is spilled over. He will clean the ink and keep the ink pot on study table. Boots are lying around. He will keep the boot down. 10, 11, you have to write the mischief of Mr. Nobody and the done task for Mr. Somebody. Add a 4 more thing in the list above table using your own ideas and experience. 6. Write about one occasion each when You have behaved like Mr. Nobody, Mr. Somebody. Yeah, when you had if you have break a plate, you have to write. We have used this occasion as Mr. Nobody. Then listen and complete. Listen and complete. Close your book. The teacher will dictate some line from the poem. She will say the first half. You have to write the entire line first. I know a funny dash dash, as quick as dash, who does the mischief that is done dash dash dash. There is no one ever see his face, as yet we all dash. The every plate we break was dash by dash dash. This you have to complete. Then 8. Use the following expression in your own sentence. We all agree that do not you see it is he, she, who, none of us. You have to express this in own sentence. Then this lesson is over, and our last lesson is the antonym greeting. So next lesson is if I can stop one heart from breaking. It's small poem. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. If I can ease one life the etching, or cool one pain, or help one fainting robin unto his nest again, I shall not live in vain. Emily Dickinson. Let's learn meaning. I can ease one life the etching if I can reduce the sorrow of one life. Cool one pen, reduce pain, give relief. Unto means to. Pointers. What do the poet want to do? The poet wants to stop one heart from breaking. Does the poet expect anything in return? What is poet reward? The poet does not expect anything in return, and the poet reward is his kindness. List the phrases that indicate sorrow and pain. I shall not live in vain is the phrase where poet indicates sorrow or pain. Now form group of 5 and discuss. There are many things that seem small, minor and insignificant to some people, but the same may be cause the great pain suffering for others. Can you list such things? What do you to provide help on this occasion? So this is a task you have to do. So this lesson is over. The next lesson is an antonym evening. So let's start. So here an antonym greeting is a poem small. Here no exercise is given here. Come little leaves, said the wind one day. Come over the meadows with me and play. Put on your dresses of red and gold. Summer is gone and days grow cold. Soon as the leaves hear the wind loud call, down they come fluttering one and all. Over the meadows they danced and flew, singing the soft little song they knew. Dancing and fly the little leaves went. Winter had called them and they were content. Soon fast asleep as in their earthy bed, the snow laid a soft mantle over their head. George Cooper. We have learned this name in previous lesson. Recite the poem with proper rhythm and intonation. So this was lesson. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe the channel.